Caliper CBD powder is the only clinically proven fast-acting CBD. When we first got the powder for the drinks and the food, I thought there couldn't possibly be any better CBD product in the world. And then Caliper sent me their Swift sticks, flavored packets that go straight onto the tongue.
Let me see you put that on your tongue. Well, let me see that.
And Mark is making the drink as well.
Look how much I stirred it. 2 seconds.
So fast. Immediately ready. Let's go. Here we go. Cheers. No matter how you like to take Caliper CBD, you're going to love it. Caliper delivers 30 times more CBD in the first 30 minutes versus CBD oil. Always THC free. Feel better without the high. No weird taste. No oily residue. Mixes easily into any food or drink. All natural, vegan, non-GMO, free of fillers, added chemicals, or artificial flavors. You can try Caliper CBD risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they'll give you a full refund. That's trycaliper.com/factor. Don't forget promo code FACTOR for 20% off your first order.
Good morning
and welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It's episode 709 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Pat, Mark, and Wes, full crew for Friday, June 11th, 2021. Boys, how we doing? Good?
Second Friday, Will.
So good.
Second Friday, indeed. Yeah.
No, just saying pretty good.
Yeah, no. I mean, I asked. I should have given you time to answer. Wes,
yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you.
Doing good, Will.
Yeah. I'm fine.
I'm gonna get my ass in that pool all weekend. It's gonna be like 95 and sunny in Austin.
Yeah, good. Speaking of Fridays, for the full Florida Man Friday, she's full, real full, big one. Go to patreon.com/hard factor, and that's all Florida Man stories. I would highly suggest that for only $5 a month. That's a steal. You get an extra Friday podcast every week, and it's the Florida Man Friday. And this week, I mean, Florida is just always fucking awesome. Mark's going to have some other Florida Man stories for us in this podcast today. You still want to get the full one, trust me. I'm on voicemails and review at the back end, so Pat's doing the buzz up top, and Wes is on the Tik Tok International Moment. Going to be a great Friday here at Hard Factor.
Yeah, let's get into it. This is my first buzz, so I'm pretty excited about it.
You feel good? You feel pumped?
I'm gonna feel pretty good, and you know, as I'm known to do, we're gonna do something a little bit different today. So,
I knew this was gonna be a fun one.
I'm excited to see how Pat tackles the buzz.
Yeah. So ahead of the buzz, we normally do observances, right? Which is great. But I thought maybe let's try a new little thing ahead of the buzz called On This Day.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So it is June 11th. Yeah, what happened on this day? Well, let's start with a fun one, guys. 20 years ago today, in 2001, Oklahoma City bomber Timothy McVeigh executed via lethal injection. Wow, his last meal consisted of 2 pints of chocolate chip ice cream, and he was an asshole.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That's what I was laughing at.
Yeah.
That's a good first one.
Good riddance, right?
Yeah, get out of here, buddy.
Okay, next one, guys. 39 years ago today, in 1982, Steven Spielberg's E.T., the Extraterrestrial, was released in theaters. That's a big movie, right?
Huge movie.
Humongous.
Yeah. One of the biggest.
Massive, guys.
Blowing
in fact,
finger. You guys ever go on the ride?
Oh, man. Where is the ride?
Universal
Studios.
Yeah.
No. Is that like if you go to, it's like Universal... I never went. Like, what's the dynamic between Disney and Universal?
Well, it's not a very safe ride. You get in a bicycle and you just go straight into the air.
Yeah.
It's
which theme park is Sega and which is Super Nintendo, you know?
Oh, I mean, Universal is absolutely the Sega, but it's just a totally different vibe. It's like all about like movies and shit. Well, I guess Disney is too.
Jurassic Park. No, they came around to Universal. Universal was like the first to be all about movies, right? Because Disney was just all about like Disney.
Right, it was like
flicks.
Rides and shit.
Yeah, like children's movies, whereas Universal was like Jurassic Park and all this other shit.
Yeah, but
so it's like a little edgier. It's not like a poor person.
It's definitely
edgier,
a little bit more grown up, right? Like I'm sure you could get a beer at Universal before you could get a beer at Disney, probably.
You can get meth at Universal. Get whatever you want.
It is Florida, boys.
At Disney from the start.
Epcot, you can drink your face off. I don't know. I'm sure maybe a few places in Disney World, but not as many. But Epcot in particular does the drinking around the world things. They have all the different country themed things, and they have specific drinks. Like Italy's got Italian wines, Japan's got like sake. You know,
Hell yeah. Well, guys, if you did go to Universal, you did ride the ride, you did care about ET, I got to tell you, this thing was an immediate smash 39 years ago, making it making almost 80 times its $10.5 million budget, eventually grossing $792.9 million, surpassing Star Wars as the highest grossing film of all time at the time, an honor that it held for 11 years until it was dethroned by another Steven Spielberg classic. Does anyone want to guess what that was?
Park.
God damn, Jurassic Park, 1993. Great film.
Spielberg, man.
He's
Dominant.
a fucking machine.
Yeah.
He's a money-making machine.
Who did he do Jaws?
Yeah, he did Jaws.
Yeah, that was the first, because that was the biggest one before E.T. He has all of them.
He knows what he's doing.
Well, until that James Cameron came along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cameron's made like 4 films, where like Spielberg's made like 40. So
yeah, but his keep breaking Spielberg's records.
Okay, well, let's add it all up on another show. 58 years ago today, guys. This is a cool one. Facing federalized, facing federalized Alabama National Guard troops, ultra segregationist Alabama Governor George Wallace had to end his blockade of University of Alabama and allow 2 African-American students to enroll, which made his segregation now, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever speech, which came just a few months earlier, seemed silly for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
What are the 2 reasons?
Well, one is that it's a dumbass idea.
Right.
The second is it lasted about 6 months.
Yeah. Poor George Wallace. Tough day for him. You got to really feel bad. 1963.
Yeah, he's at the height of it. Thought he was
shit.
He was rolling.
I mean, imagine that guy. He thought he was going to be segregated forever.
He said it right there that same year.
Wow.
What a shitty stance to take.
Well, your worldview came corrupt. His brain must have just
tough
been
day for
broken,
him.
like
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah.
Idiot. Finally, guys, 71 years ago today in 1950, Ben Hogan won the U.S. Open, second of his 4 majors. And guys, the important thing about this is it was just 16 months after an insane head-on car accident that put him in the hospital for 59 days and left him with a double fracture of the pelvis, fractured collarbone, a left ankle fracture, chipped rib, and near fatal blood clots. The doctor said he would probably never walk again, let alone play golf. The match has been dubbed the Miracle at Merion.
There you go,
Yeah, a
Wes.
lot of people talking about this because of Tiger. They're like, Hogan did it.
Okay.
Tiger will be back.
Oh, didn't Hogan have like 3 competitors back then? It was like
No,
wooden sticks and Ben
Hogan
Hogan
was
versus 2 guys.
Very good. But it just the fact that he recovered is what they're saying. You know, he was able to play again.
It reminds me of like the World Series of Poker. Like they talk about like in like the 80s, they did like the World Series of Poker, and some guy won like Doyle Brunson and some other guy like were like 2-time winners of the World Series of Poker. They went up against like 63 people.
Right, just the
back then.
fact that they have
30,000. Yeah,
that they have, what is it, a belt in poker? I forget, but like the fact that they have one, it's like you have like the greatest poker players in the world, and then like these 2 old crotchety dudes.
It was like one. It was like heads
Reno.
up. Yeah, he started at the final table.
Yeah, Amarillo Slim, he's a legend. Anyway, that's on this day. I hope you guys liked it.
I liked it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's get to the buzz.
See if Will likes it enough to do
No,
it.
I loved it, but just in case people want to know, it's also Corn Day, Cousteau Day, Dirty Book Day, National German Chocolate Cake Day, and National Making Life Beautiful Day. And also National Cotton Candy Day was moved from December 7th to June 11th. Sorry, man.
Glad you did that.
But didn't let it go.
Moved.
You see how this graphic, you can kind of see us all.
I like
Let
them
it
both,
go.
guys.
Yeah, I like him.
I think you should compete every day.
Well, no, I love observancy.
Let's have a vote.
I think you should. I think you guys should aggressively take the graphics off and then back on. It was good.
No, I loved on this day.
That was fun. Okay, guys, let's get to the buzz. First up, honorable mention, grain entrapment. This is serious. Dozens of farmers die each year from grain entrapment, which is when a person is partially or fully submerged in grain and cannot get out without assistance. And because of poor crop conditions, the number's on the rise, guys. In 2019, 67 incidents of grain entrapment took place, 39 of which were fatal. So
Holy fuck. So
Are you serious?
get into like a giant pile of grain? It's like quicksand?
in like the silos, right?
yeah,
Like
you remember that movie,
Avalanche.
The Witness?
Yeah, it's
It's
always
like
in
that.
movies. Yeah, it's always in movies. Like the bad guy like lures someone into like a silo.
A grain avalanche.
that comes down from the silo.
Brain entrapment.
Holy shit.
There's one in Saw where it's not only a grain entrapment, but like sharp objects start falling down on them too
Oh,
while they're stuck in the grains. Like they,
The scene where she has to
Rakes
crawl
and
through
stuff.
the needles is the worst.
yeah, that's Saw too.
I hate Saw.
Oof.
Grain
New one
entrapment.
just came out. So,
Imagine needle and
Chris Rock produced it.
Oh,
who's in it?
Glass
Chris
entrapment.
Rock and Samuel Jackson.
Anyway, grain entrapment series. We got a lot of farmers who listen to this show, so I thought I'd
Yeah.
bring that up. Okay, number
you
4,
guys
guys.
stay away
4-pack.
from it.
4-pack. Fake abs. Cancel culture. It's number 4. All right.
Oh,
Now this
wow.
hashtag is generally flying around Twitter every day, almost all the time, and it's almost always related to political divisiveness. This week, specifically yesterday, it had to do with conservatives rightfully calling out Hunter Biden for the use of the N-word while texting his lawyer, but wrongly saying Donald Trump would never. It also had to do with Bachelor host Chris Harrison exiting the franchise after
That's
20
right.
years.
It just started again the first time without him. Yeah.
Yeah, get him out there.
Isn't Lil Jon a host?
No, it's 2 bachelorettes. No, no. It's 2 former bachelorettes, and they're not like really hosty. Like they're just like 2 former contestants. Yeah.
Yeah, Harrison was the anchor. He got an 8-figure payout.
Tweet something about Lil
Oh,
Jon.
8-figure payout. Nice for him.
That's why people were tweeting about it. What kind of cancel culture is it with 8-figure payout? And guys, a mind-boggling course of events were a conservative county in North Carolina, Surrey County. This is pretty good. They announced that they would be banning, aka canceling, Coca-Cola vending machines across the county. This is because of the county's disappointment in a statement that Coca-Cola made, issuing when they issued and expressed their disappointment about voting laws passed in Georgia. So Coca-Cola said they were disappointed in Georgia voting laws, and then Surrey County said they were disappointed in Coca-Cola for saying they were disappointed in Georgia
you.
laws. In a state that doesn't have anything to do with them. Yeah,
well, that was a huge. I mean, that was a huge one. That's what caused the whole Ben Shapiro Woodgate. You know, Home Depot versus Lowe's. That the whole that was Jim Eagle. That was like Joe Biden's first press conference.
Well,
Like,
I grew up in a Pepsi family, and let me tell you, you don't want to ban Coca-Cola.
No, I mean it's the product.
It's just better. It's just the best.
But it doesn't Pepsi make Mountain Dew though?
they do.
Yes, that's
They
the
also
whole
own
Taco Bell argument.
Yeah.
Okay, but Coca-Cola is just better. Coca-Cola
That's
also
true.
makes Coca-Cola.
That's
And they
true.
make Coke
But
Zero, which I'm drinking. right
And
now.
Surge.
if you've ever had a Mellow Yellow, you really know how important Mountain Dew is.
That's true.
Okay. Well, that's not the point, guys. The reason we're talking about cancel culture, the big one here, is well, there's a bigger one at the bottom of the buzz, but the second biggest one, guys, today is Kid Rock, aka Bob Ritchie, who responded to criticism that he received after a video surfaced where he celebrated Pride Month in his own way by dropping a hard F-bomb while on stage at a bar. And he responded to people criticizing that video with a tweet. Here it is. This is from Kid Rock, and it's, if Kid Rock using the word, I'm not going to say the word,
Wow, he
offends
spelled it
you.
out.
Hard F, yeah.
Yeah, hard F. If Kid Rock using the word hard F offends you, good. Chances are you are one.
Whoa.
No.
you read it
You read that wrong. You read that wrong.
You are
There's a good chance you are one.
I like that. Pat's reading is funny.
That's amazing.
Either way, I know he has a lot of love for his gay friends, and I will have a talk with him. Have a nice day, Bob Ritchie. So Bob Ritchie is Kid Rock's real name.
Right.
Real
So
name.
he's saying he's not a homophobe, but Kid Rock is always going to blast that F-bomb. Stop being a pussy. Yeah.
At the same time, calling everyone a hard F.
Oh, that's Kid Rock playing a little bit of chess there.
Let's
That
talk
was-
about
yeah.
it.
This is what he's doing there is he's saying this is my persona that says that word.
You know what this
Not
is?
Bob
It would have been if
Ritchie.
Hunter Biden said, I am nice to all my black friends, but I'm still going to use the soft A.
Or if Hunter
N-word.
Biden was
like
like,
the N-word.
I go into an alter ego when I'm cracked out.
Yeah, it's called Hunter Biden.
Man,
I go to Hunter mode.
it's this kind of tweet that just lets you know that Kid Rock has no representatives overseeing what's going on in his
He's
career.
stuck in the
his Twitter.
90s.
He's
He's stuck in
going
the 90s.
straight.
That tweet would have done like 1 billion % positives in the 90s. It would have been like, yeah,
Mhm.
hell yeah.
I mean, You're talking about the
F-words?
guy that released Ba with the Ba. He's still living
Yeah.
in that mindset.
I know he's still with
He's-
Ba with the Ba. Yeah.
What-
Right.
Yeah.
But the
'Cause he's
reason I
a
want to bring it up,
cowboy, baby.
I'm gonna keep calling them wife beaters. Is, you know, 'cause, yeah.
the reason it's important is it's the first double down I think we've seen in the cancel culture era. We've never seen a double down like this. This is an insane double down. So
What'd
it is
you
admirable.
what'd you expect from Kid Rock?
I didn't expect this from anyone. I've never
Yeah.
seen this before.
What
a
he's
double down.
saying is you can't cancel me because Kid Rock in this case, he's a lot like his fans aren't really they're not going to leave him over this, right? Like
No.
if anything, this is going to fire them up. So he's
somewhere Morgan Wallen's doing the Antonio Banderas like
There will be a Kid Rock concert very soon where he goes 1, 2, 3, and everyone yells the F word.
Yeah.
That will happen at a Kid Rock concert.
All right, let's move on. Number 3, guys, Emma Coronel Aispuro. She's the 31-year-old former beauty queen and former wife of El Chapo, Guzman. She pled guilty to a range of charges, including conspiracy to distribute illegal drugs, and she could face life in prison when she's sentenced and up to a $10 million fine. Oh, no.
yeah, what is that for the Chapos?
Fine.
Yeah.
Guzman's currently serving life in prison in Colorado for drug trafficking, money laundering. People care about that, I guess. It was just trending hard. Number 2, inflation.
Because she was like super guilty, right? Like she was like a big part of it, right?
Oh, mega guilty.
Yeah.
it was a big deal that she was getting off or whatever.
Well, it was just they didn't arrest her when when El Chapo was on trial. She was showing up as a supportive,
But then they
spouse.
found all the evidence that she was still running the business. She was like Catherine Zeta-Jones in Traffic.
But didn't he like purposely kind of obscure her from any sort of? I don't remember Traffic.
He tried, and then Catherine Zeta-Jones got in there.
Yeah,
as she does. Number 2, guys, inflation. Everything is up right now except for fucking Bitcoin. Lumber is up like 250%, which, according to some home magazine, is adding an estimated $24,000 to a new home build. So that's
it's insane, guys. It's insane. I know people in the construction industry right now, and basically, if you're getting a new house built for you, like good luck trying to keep that price locked in with the price of lumber going up the way it is, because like mid build builders are having to like recut deals, recut the sale of the home because the fucking price
That's
keeps going up.
crazy. You gotta go 3D because they don't use lumber. They use like that
Yeah,
plaster.
but good
right?
luck finding a 3D
Yeah, I know.
printer that can do a house right now.
true.
I saw a meme that said Hacksaw Jim Duggan has just surpassed the $1 million man in wealth with his like his lumber.
Is 1 2x4. Yeah.
That's a great meme. Well, and it's funny you say that. What's interesting is Dante, who's one of the writers for Barstool, tweeted, I guess he's involved in some sort of restaurant. He tweeted like, you wouldn't believe it, guys, but it was a picture of construction that he's working on. Steel beams are less expensive or equally expensive as wooden beams during
It's wild.
construction. So I got into it a little bit, and there's been a debate. Like you Google wooden beam, steel beam, there's like article on article about like which is better.
People get intense.
Now, guys, we know it's steel beam season.
Well, yeah, because it's the same price.
Same price. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. It's not just wood. Steaks are up 4.3% ahead of America Day.
I'm getting steaks this weekend.
Couches, which are arguably the third most important purchase of adulthood in America, are way up.
Oh, come
They're
on.
made of wood.
Couches.
Wood. Yeah, it's
Wood.
right. Wes is right. It's the wood.
Used cars, which are also made of wood, are 30%
Yeah.
up. That's fucking insane. The consumer price index showed the strongest year-over-year reading since 2008. Remember what happened that year? And a core index popped the most since 1992. Whatever the fuck that means. It's not good.
So we added last month. Inflation was already the worst since 2008. Now we have another indicator that it's worse. It's the worst since 2008 and 1992. So they just added another bad omen to it. The .com boom.
Well, it doesn't necessarily
Plus
need to be
whatever.
shitty, I guess. So there's a ton of factors contributing to it, but it seems the most concrete is manufacturing bottlenecks related to the pandemic. So all the Fed officials are saying, hey, man, cool out. This is temporary, which may be the case, but it's a coin flip of whether or not it's temporary or we're going to have a fresh new recession coming at you. But the good news, guys, is pickles down 2.1%. So
Oh fuck yeah!
Fantastic.
I do like me a good pickle.
make lemonade. Finally, guys, number 1 of the buzz. Loobin Toobin. Jeffrey Toobin, the legal
Speaking
analyst.
of pickles,
Yeah, that guy. Jerkin is gherkin. Remember this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How can you forget Loobin Toobin?
The most famous dick on a Zoom of all time.
He is the star of the 2020 pandemic. Forget
Yeah.
Trump, forget Biden, forget Kamala. It was all about Loobin Toobin in 2020.
Yeah.
He was probably one of the most feel-good stories for everybody, just laughing at him at his misfortune, and
Yeah, and his coworkers' misfortune.
Yeah,
right, mostly his coworkers' misfortune, really,
right.
not his.
Because he's not hot. But okay, so he was beating it on a Zoom call with the New Yorker. He's a legal analyst for CNN and the New Yorker, and he's on a New Yorker call, some sort of mock election situation. They take like a 3-minute break, and Toobin says, "I can get it in." This is about 8 months ago. Bam, New Yorker lets him go, right? Because he was beaten in front
So
of
there
the
was
colleagues.
multiple female coworkers of his that saw him masturbating, stroking his dick.
You can look up their reactions
Right.
when they saw
Correct.
the guy with his dick in his
Oh,
hand.
you can? That's awesome.
Yes.
Pretty good. I didn't know that until now.
You
Glad
can
we're
see
doing
their
this story.
faces.
So yeah, New Yorker terminated him, but CNN did not. So Toobin was back on CNN yesterday, and naturally, before Jeffrey could return to work, there had to be an airing of penises, so to speak. And so for a painfully excellent 8 minutes, his colleague Allison Camerata asked him about why he beat off in front of his other colleagues. Here's a very short section of it, but it's just really take into consideration the context here, guys. It's a delight.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, indeed.
I guess I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
Help yourself.
Okay. In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera.
I didn't think I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me.
You thought that you had turned off your camera?
Correct. I thought that I had turned off the Zoom call.
Wow. So how does CNN get off making these people work with him again who have seen his penis?
Well, they haven't, because it was the New Yorker that let him go. But the great part about it is, my point is, he got
I see.
bounced for jerking it in front of his colleagues, and now they're forcing one of the other business he works for is forcing another one of his colleagues to ask him. It was like 8 minutes of that shit, like 8
That's
minutes.
terrible.
For everybody.
I want to know what he was jerking it to, because
Wait,
If
I
he
think
doesn't
I've
have a
got the
good-
reaction.
if he doesn't have a good answer, I'm going to assume it was his coworkers' faces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Is like this guy's. I don't understand like how.
What were you jerking it to, Jeffrey? I don't remember. Okay, it was your
Right,
coworkers'
isn't this-
faces.
So in last year, you were caught masturbating on a Zoom. They're like, how do you sit in that? How do you sit in that chair
There's a
when you're going to be
chair for
asked
me,
that question?
He took it so well, man.
Yeah.
They took it amazing.
Yeah, he was like, well,
You want me to show you? You
Well,
want me
they're
to show
giving
you?
him his,
I'm just
they're
kidding.
giving him his job back. Like he's so lucky. He's
they never
not-
took his job away. CNN.
So they just love dudes that show their dicks to people. Let's see the reactions of the.
Here's
of
the reaction. I think this is the right one.
Oh,
Look at the girl in the middle left.
Yeah, she was bigged up. They were bigging her
the
up.
girl
one-
in the middle is
the one-
cracking up.
Yeah, she's laughing. The one guy in the middle right is like, oh my, he's taking it back.
Holy moly! There's a bunch of them at
That's
different
amazing.
stages.
Anyway,
Toobin's doing it again.
How
He's
long
always,
was he jacking
he's
it
always a
in front of
prankster. I can't believe he took it this far.
Oh man.
I don't know. It did answer a big question for us, what we've been asking on the show all year, which is, do they know or not know? I mean, I guess you can only say that you didn't know.
You're taking that at face value. I mean,
Well, if he says he knows, then he's gone.
Yeah.
then he's
And he's
fired.
getting
It's a
bounced from
crime.
CNN.
Yeah.
Oh when he's like, oh, I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
can
I don't believe him.
Whatever, dude. Like, it seems strange to me that they're just letting this guy who's obviously got some issues, right, with like, sexuality and his coworkers, like, and they're just like unleashing him back on the CNN set. Like, it's
It
just
is crazy.
It's fucking weird.
He must be good, or he's got some.
He is very good. He's
Good, but
affable.
can he do it like behind the scenes?
Or with his hands up here.
Yeah, he needs to definitely have his hands up at all times.
All right. Well, my first buzz, I feel like it went okay. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
for
good
the
job.
opportunity.
Great.
That's fantastic, Buzz.
It was brought to you by a company that Toobin was probably thinking about using without a paycheck for 7 months, living off his credit cards. I'm talking about Lightstream. You ready to pay off your credit card bills? They got higher interest rates. Why are you paying them? you can do a little something about it. Use Lightstream. Get a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream. Rates start at just 5.95% APR with autopay and excellent credit. That's like potentially 14 points lower, 15 points lower in some respects than you're paying now, because credit cards 16. They're vultures. They're vampires, and we got the garlic, baby. So come to us. They're way lower. The rate is fixed. So it'll never go up for the life of the loan. You can get 5,000 to 100,000, no fees, no application fee, no origination fee, no nothing except cash. Plus, you can get your money in the bank account today, like the same day you apply. They believe that people with good credit deserve a better loan experience, and that's exactly what they heard deliver. So just for our listeners, you can apply now, get a special interest rate discount, which is insane, save even more. The only way to get this discount is to go to lightstream.com. That's lightstream.com/factor. Quick disclaimer here, guys. Subject to credit approval, rates range from 5.9% APR to 19.99% APR and include a 0.5% autopay discount. Lowest rate requires excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply. Offers subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/factor for more information.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever had to make an apology as like a punishment or a condition of you not getting in more trouble, like with a school or a court or like a family type situation?
I mean,
Yeah,
Like kind of like a forced apology.
the situation, yes, Mark. I mean,
Yes.
the situation when we got caught partying at your house, parents were out of town. We all had to do forced apologies to.
Yeah, I even had to do it and I wasn't there. Yeah.
to everybody. Yeah, you did. I'm saying you were included.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, no,
Do you say prom? Yeah.
Prom was off the table unless I did 2 apologies,
Yeah.
written and in person.
I had to when I was like I don't know, like 8 or 9. My uncle had this big like wooden chair, and he had these like nutcracker tools next to the fireplace, and I used the nutcracker tools to scribble the words like fuck and shit into the wood. And
Kid
then
Rock rules.
Yeah, Kid Rock is awesome. And I had to go make an apology for that one.
Yeah, so like Will said, that was a big one that I had to do with. It was like high school. I had a party at my house when I was out of town, and anyways, in 5th grade, I also had to apologize to a kid for bullying him, or I was going to get suspended. Whoops, sorry, Andrew. I've been trying to make up for that. I was kind of a dick around that. That was a couple of years to other kids. I had to write an essay on integrity because I kept leaving last period a few minutes early to get sodas before the bell rang in 6th grade. I thought that was a bit over dramatic. That teacher was real
integrity,
turd.
huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry I left 3 minutes early when we weren't doing any class.
Well, integrity is all about being whole. So
I don't know what the fuck that was about.
I
I didn't learn anything from that essay, but the bullying, my bad. But look, I was never as bad as 18-year-old Benjamin Bridgman of Warrington, England, which is between Manchester and Liverpool, who apologized outside of court this week for karate kicking a 74-year-old man into a river from the riverbank and nearly killing him. Here's like a still of that. Boom. Kicked him off like a 5-foot river cliff.
Holy
and
shit.
into
Well, the
the
guy's
water.
back was to him.
Yeah, karate kicked him in the back.
Oh, that's a horrible prank. That's like a you might kill somebody prank.
What
Pretty
makes
much,
this a karate kick?
Yeah, just front kick. Could call it
Yeah, that
front
was
kick.
more of a front kick. Yeah, that was like
That's a
a
karate kick. A front kick
Silva-
is it's a karate kick.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want to spin, Pat? You want like a John Claude Van Damme spin? A front kick's a karate kick.
If you're going to call it a karate kick. I mean,
Well, it wasn't a soccer kick because that's like a swinging of the foot. It was like a front kick, which is more
almost
martial art. Yeah,
It's more like Taekwondo. If you
yeah, exactly.
I saw the article too. I didn't read it, but it was billed as karate kick.
It's a front kick.
Was the kid in karate or?
It's a
it was
kick
a
that's
front kick.
described as a. They could have called
And
it
it
a
was-
front kick.
Honestly,
It's a
the
catchy
way-
word.
Hold on. The way he's up on that riverbank, gotta pull this back up. It's more of like a stomp almost. He's elevated.
Yeah, he jumped.
mid-kick.
He did like a Karate Kid where he probably jumped off the other foot and then extended that foot forward. And Pat, like, are you going to click on an article that says front kicked off a riverbank or karate
No,
kicked?
I'm not.
Karate kicked.
Mhm.
It was all filmed by his 15-year-old buddy and posted on Snapchat with a laughy face. They had a ball when they kicked this guy into the river. He almost drowned. 2 teenage girls had to form a human chain from the riverbank to save the old injured man from drowning. These 2 girls are heroes. He said that they saved his life because he was drowning. So they formed.
Yeah.
They were not a part of it at all. The other kids, the 18 and 15-year-old Benjamin and his 15-year-old buddy, ran away laughing with their footage. And these girls that were just nearby.
They didn't even stay
No.
to see if the guy lived.
No, they left, and the 14-year-old girls were luckily there, and they like just saved his life.
These
So
kids are horrible.
yeah, so Benjamin Bridgman pleaded guilty to being a complete scumbag at the court, and then he filmed an apology, I'm assuming at behest of, the court, and his mom probably told him to. If you want to call it an apology outside the court, where he said, quote, obviously everyone makes mistakes in life. Nice start. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
He almost killed this guy. He almost fucking killed this guy. That's the honest truth from the bottom of my heart. There's not much more I can say. So he just said, everyone makes mistakes. That's his. Oh, he did go on to say in court that he didn't realize how old the man was. Whoops. He's like, had he been 40, I'd do it again. If I knew he was 75, I probably wouldn't have.
This kid's gonna do a couple times in jail.
How did the video do on Snapchat? I wonder.
I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. I'm sure it did great. I'm
Yeah,
sure it did really good. I'm sure it did really good.
I'm gonna search for it later.
Yeah, the bullying seems to run in the family, as mom thought it would be a good idea to get a few quotes in as well, saying, for me, I want the elderly gentleman to get better because my son's not a rogue. It was something that he did stupidly at the minute, and nobody wants that fella, what's the word, to suffer. So she just wants this guy to hurry up and get better so her son doesn't get a harsher sentence.
Yeah.
Right, so her son doesn't get in trouble.
O'Doyle rules.
Yeah, like, what is wrong with this family? Anyways, Benjamin, the 18-year-old psycho, went on to say, back in court in 3 weeks, so everyone will see me get sentenced, which I know is what everyone wants. So you'll see me do my time, which I deserve. I'm sorry for what I did, and I'll do my time, and that's that. So he's pretty much over it. Give him a few months or a year in jail so he can get out start filming pranks again, which I'm sure he will.
Jesus,
Man. Benjamin's a handful.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, normally a good kick someone in the river from behind is a hilarious video.
Yeah, if it's your buddy. If it's your buddy.
This guy being old sucks.
A random dude.
No, if it's your only, and you help him back out of the water.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, also he would not do that to somebody who was of an age that could fuck him up, because that person
Probably.
would come and find him and
He knew
fuck him up.
You know how old he was.
Yeah.
Listen to how old this guy is. So apparently the old man, since the attack, has become aggressive, depressed, and is reluctant to go out. So he's just snapping on his wife, who relayed that message through the prosecution team. He's just a monster at home right now, just snapping at his wife.
This kid's the worst. Yeah.
It's because he got cocked. That's why.
No,
Right.
but when this kid gets
He's
out of jail,
embarrassed.
He is embarrassed, Pat.
if that guy has any family that's younger that's in town, they're gonna.
They
fuck
should
this
beat
kid.
that kid's ass.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should.
They're going to, and
You
the cops
kicked-
are not
you
going to
kicked-
give a fuck.
They almost killed Grandpa. He was just watching the ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine some little shit kicks your
I'd like to
grandpa
beat
and
that
then
kid up.
fucking wow.
Yeah. Well, look, it seems like everyone in that story could benefit from something that could make you chill. What could that be? I don't know. How about some Caliper CBD? How about some Caliper CBD? Caliper CBD has been a sponsor of ours for almost 2 years now. I've been using Caliper for almost 2 years now, and so have a lot of people in the Hardo Hive. The reasons are simple. Caliper CBD is a powder, not a disgusting, oily, slimy tincture type thing. Caliper is odorless and tasteless and mixes with any liquid seamlessly, or you could even take it like Will does sometimes, just right on the tongue. Doesn't matter.
Scoop that right on
There it is.
Swift stick.
Caliper delivers 30 times more CBD in the first 30 minutes versus CBD oil. You get all the benefits of CBD in just 10 minutes. That can be 10 minutes without, or 10 minutes like after a workout or like a game, or 10 minutes before bed. You're in business either way. Precisely 20 milligrams in each packet, always THC free. Feel better without the high. And guys, it was developed by food science experts with decades of experience, rigorously tested for purity and quality. It's the best. If you want to find out why we, the hosts of Hard Factor, all use Caliper and get asked what the promo code is, still weekly online, and get 100% positive feedback from our listeners that do enjoy Caliper, you can. And you can get 20% off your first order when you use promo code FACTOR at trycaliper.com/factor. You can try Caliper CBD risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they'll give you a good refund, full refund. I don't think they've given out a refund ever, because you're going to love it.
CBD
No.
in the biz.
Yeah. That's trycaliper.com/factor. Don't forget promo code FACTOR for 20% off your first order.
Nice. I got a little announcement to make before I start the international is Tik Tok International Moment, Pat? Or
There it
international, Tik Tok International Moment. Okay. So as you guys know, Cockapoo, the Cockapoo token is the official dog token of Hard Factor, and they want everyone to know that they're giving away basically free money. So all you got to do.
It is.
I mean, it is free money. It's free money. They're giving away a lot of tokens, and all you got to do to get up to 200,000 tokens. First, there's a pinned tweet on their Twitter that has a video. They want you to share that video on Twitter and Instagram. If you do it on both, you get 200,000 tokens. Just go to their. It's at Cockapoo or at Cpoo.
Can I do that, Wes? Can we do that too?
I think we can. Yeah, at Cpoo token on Twitter, and then they're also doing a Discord meme contest. So go to cockapootoken.com/giveaway and you'll get all this information. You join the Discord and they'll give you 10 million tokens if you win first prize in this meme contest they're having on the Discord. 7 million for second, 3 million for third. I'm gonna enter this because that's let's be honest, that's half of what they gave us some token to promote it, but this is well worth what they're doing on the meme.
I'm gonna wait till a little bit longer than cuck some of those memes. Just do a better one.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're gonna like see what memes are doing good and then make an even better version.
Do a better version of that.
I think it's called Sharking It.
Yeah.
Smart.
So
Cockapoo, and by the way, everybody, this is on the pre-sale, so like that's what's happening.
Hasn't launched yet. So yeah, again, the pinned tweet on their Twitter is the video you need to share on your own Twitter and Instagram. If you do that, they'll give you 200,000 coins, but there's some more information there. But check it out. We're gonna be holding it.
You got a couple weeks, I think. It's launched like late June, so don't panic.
The meme contest ends the 13th though, so get in on that. But yeah, we're gonna be in on this thing. We're gonna hold it. We're gonna take it to the moon. It's a utility token, not like just your general shit coin that has no purpose. This actually has some utility to it. So check it out. All right,
combined, if everyone does well, the Hardo Hive could put a dent into Hive Island. We could make like probably a couple $100,000 off this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get to the Tik Tok International Moment. Is that right? Okay. Hey guys, guess what? New ocean just dropped. The world now has 5 oceans. Okay.
I thought it already had 5 oceans.
No,
yeah, 5, right?
Nope. Just 4.
It already had 5.
No, just 4.
Indian, Atlantic, Pacific.
Indian, Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
Arctic, Indian, Atlantic, Pacific.
Right. Yeah. How many is that?
Antarctic.
That's just 4.
That's 4.
Which one is fucking
smart guys here?
Australian?
Nope, Australian's not an ocean.
Pacific. That's
Pacific.
Oh,
yep.
And Indian on the other side.
I knew it was a P1.
5.
No.
All right, Wes. Well, hit us with the 5th ocean.
Wow, you guys look so dumb. Yeah. So someone with an ego over the size of an ocean. It's not Antarctic. You're absolutely wrong. It's Antarctic is not. It's the Arctic Ocean. But
there is an Antarctic.
There's an Antarctic Ocean.
No.
Yes, that's the 5th ocean. That's your story.
Nope. It's not. It's called the Southern Ocean, jackass.
Or the Antarctic.
No, it's called the Southern Ocean.
Okay.
Mark, even if it was the Antarctic, why would you ruin his story?
Because
he's not ruining it. He's ruining his own credibility.
It always existed. There was always an Antarctic.
No, there wasn't.
Okay.
This is national news, Mark. Are you saying that this is just a bullshit news story?
I knew about this ocean years ago.
That's right. In my house, we always learned about the 5.
The maps in my home were a little bit different than the maps in your home.
Yeah.
No, it's called the Southern Ocean.
Okay.
Where is it? Near Antarctica?
Yeah, it's near Antarctica.
Isn't it pretty cold there?
Show me the Antarctic Ocean. Okay, so who's wrong? National Geographic or you guys?
I'm probably wrong. I'm just having some fun with it.
No, obviously.
I'm wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
But he did like precog, like Minority Report style, think that there was already 5 oceans.
Spielberg movie.
Listen, I thought the Antarctic was one.
Right, I knew where it was located too in Antarctica.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. It's the only place it could be.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, so I guess June 8th was National or World Oceans Day. And the National Geographic Society decided to officially name the new ocean the Southern Ocean. So what's weird is that this ocean actually already existed. Back in 1937, the International Hydrographic Organization, which works with the UN, designated the Southern Ocean the 5th ocean. But then in 1953, it said, we're going to strip it of its ocean status. So a lot of controversy has been going on about this fucking ocean. And finally, I guess it's been recognized and unrecognized and recognized. But now National Geographic, with their top top-notch cartographers, which are map makers, are now going to make it so every child knows that there is 5 oceans, and one of the last one is southern.
Just like the Borgies knew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marcus
just like the
had an
Borgies knew.
old ass map. He had a pre-1953 map.
It could be.
It said Antarctic on that motherfucker. I swear to God.
It could. You might be right, but it's called the Southern Ocean now,
Okay.
and it makes the Arctic Ocean the smallest ocean.
Google
which-
put Antarctic in parentheses after Southern. Just saying, it's like another, AKA. But
Okay. Well,
Right.
I didn't write the fucking article. And yeah, that's what's going on.
I gotta ask you, Wes, is there because anytime anything changes, there's
Mhm.
always a group of people that get mad. So
Yeah,
is there
they-
like a
there's
is there a
4 oceaners.
backlash right now? Like
Yeah,
4 ocean folks.
the 4 oceaners are
Quads?
pissed. Mhm. Yeah.
is there a company called like 4 Oceans? Because that would be
Oh,
really
I'm sure
bad
there
for them.
is. I'm sure there is. There's yeah.
they're ruined.
They're mad. They're crazy, but they're yeah.
They gotta go out of business.
But what's different about this ocean is that most oceans are characterized by the continents that surround them. This one is characterized by its current. That's what makes up. It's got the deepest flow of current of any ocean. So it's
I bet there's
unique.
some fucked up shit under the
There's
Antarctic
gotta
Ocean.
be. Yeah.
Well, that's got to be where the aliens are. There's that report of
Yep.
where there was like a battle in Antarctica or something. Like
There's
back in the
pyramids under
50s or
Antarctica
something.
too, right?
Yeah, there's stuff in there. Look, the ocean we don't know anything about. Antarctica we know nothing about. So
The man, good story.
Thanks.
Sorry, Wes.
No, that's okay.
Had fun with it though.
Where the fuck did my shit go? Did it?
Well, Wes is fumbling real quick. That guy that's talking all the stuff about the aliens, he was like laying out the 5 tenets of what makes it potentially alien spacecraft. And the big thing, one of the most important one, in my opinion, was that the spacecrafts can travel into the water and into the atmosphere like that.
right, yeah, submersible and wherever. They can go
I
wherever.
wonder what their bodies are like, though. I know their vehicles can do all that, but what is that? Are they like octopus? Can they also kind of like their bodies like change depending on the
Yeah,
the
I hope that they're
water or land
I hope they're
Yeah.
susceptible to air.
to something?
I
Yeah,
bet
air
they're
would
like
be nice. Yeah.
Amorphous, like Chris Christie's body.
I hope they don't like farts.
Yeah. Here's the new fucking ocean for you on the map. Southern Ocean. There it says it right there, right next to Antarctica.
Well, then where's
Okay.
the Arctic Ocean?
It's at the top.
It's north. Arctic is
Opposite.
north.
Yeah.
not-
Yeah. It's at the top.
Antarctica is south.
Let's move on. Over to China, where I don't know if you guys have seen this, but a herd of elephants has captured the world's attention as they move across China, so far causing over $1 million of damage in their wake. The herd of 15 elephants escaped a nature preserve in the southern Yunnan province last year and have so far trekked over 300 miles in their search for a new place to live, bowling through towns, trampling crops, forcing residents to stay inside their homes as the gang passes through. Here they are in a little like small town, just looking for water. So pretty cool. Here's an image of them taking a nap, which people are just fucking dying over. I guess 2 of the elephants or 3 of them actually have been born on this trek that they're on. Several live streams exist. News crews are following every move. They raided a retirement home, causing the residents to hide under their beds because they were sticking their trunks in the windows. International
Looking for
sensation.
drugs.
Yeah, nobody wants to tranquilize them on live TV so they can be relocated without destroying villages. Some are blaming deforestation. Others are saying their leader is just a complete idiot who is simply just lost. I tried to find some videos on Weibo, but that site is confusing. So
It's either deforestation or the leader's a moron.
yeah, the leader is a moron.
Right.
Exactly.
Does anyone know what a group of elephants is called?
Elephants.
It's a herd.
A herd is one, but the more fun one is a parade of elephants.
Oh,
Yes.
that's fun.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably like a factory smog, maybe. Who knows?
I have no idea, but I mean, they could just tranquilize all of them if they really wanted to.
But
Lastly,
how do you move an elephant, Wes?
move it with a fucking?
You got to have a truck
a
per
riddle.
elephant.
Yeah,
It's so
Will.
big.
How do
Will,
you move an elephant?
there's a whole fucking movie about it. It's called Operation Dumbo Drop. Why don't you fucking learn something before you ask
Okay.
silly questions like that?
Hey, how do you move an elephant? Carefully.
They could do it. Lastly, moving to Australia, where a fisherman and his stepfather were out in the waters off Narooma in New South Wales when a fucking whale came out of nowhere and tried to murder the two men by leaping onto their boat. Here's the aftermath of the boat. The two say they had no idea that a murderous whale was nearby until it was too late. Nick, who is this guy, the 39-year-old stepson, suffered a broken neck and severe head injuries and is still in a coma at Canberra Hospital. So if you thought sharks were bad in Australia, where do you see the whales? You know what? Fuck these things. I say let's give the Japanese the go-ahead, wipe them all out.
No.
You know? Yeah, fuck them.
No.
Right? Here, look, check this video out.
I would 1,000,000% eat whale, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's delicious. Here's a video of a whale was killing some humans. Oh, right on the kayak.
That killed
that?
him.
Yeah, probably killed
they're
him.
in a kayak. They got out of that.
Let's see it again. Let's see it again.
They made it. They made it. Okay, the whale smashes the people on the kayak.
Tons. Here's another video.
As the southern right whale leapt from the water and crashed onto the boat.
Yes.
The two people on board were not hurt.
Yeah, they're fine.
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, you're in the whale's territory. All right. The whale, it's like that would be like getting mad at a bear for,
Listen, the whale knew exactly what it was doing.
It looked like that was planned. Yeah.
It did. It was having fun.
They say that they might have been harassing. They might have been harassing the whale.
Oh, you don't say. And then the giant 80-ton animal decided to exert its power over them.
Yeah.
I do want to go whale watching. Has anyone been? You've been whale watching, right, Will?
Oh, it's a tremendous. Whales are a majestic animal.
For
I
sure.
would say there's absolutely no way I would ever support whaling. No way.
No. Whales they do seem magical. Love whales. I do want to try a whale once. Maybe just once. Maybe if it died. Maybe if it just died.
It's all blubber and fat
on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Fat's delicious.
I went whale watching when I was like 11 up in Massachusetts, and we went to Provincetown, and that was a learning experience for me at age 11 because that was
a huge homosexual community.
Yeah, that was the first time that I saw another man walking around another man on a leash. Yeah, that was something.
Hadn't been to Key West yet, huh?
Nope, hadn't been to Key West yet.
A group of whales, gentlemen. 2 names. Who's got them?
Pod. Yep.
Correct. That's the easy one, Will.
And a
gam.
A murder.
A gam.
Gam
of whales.
Cool.
A gam.
Gam. That's what I used to call my grandma. Gam. All right, guys. Are you still going to the post office?
I'm trying to lose weight, Wesley.
Still paying full price for postage.
Your mama's so big, she's a gam.
She's a gam. Yo, gam is a gam.
Group of whales.
That joke will get laughs.
Had a great game too.
That'll bring the lunch table down.
Yeah,
you get it. It's a group of whales.
right after nature class.
Yeah.
class.
That kills in Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys still going to the post office? Still paying full price for postage? Thanks to stamps.com, you don't have to anymore. Mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. Send letters, packages, pay less, a lot less, with discounted rates from UPS, USPS, and more. Stamps.com saves businesses thousands of hours and tons of money every year. Stamps.com brings services to the post office right to your computer. It's a must-have for any business, whether you're small, sending out invoices, or an Etsy shop, sending out your crafted works of art. It's just a must-have for any business. They can handle it with ease. No wonder over 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com for their mailing and shipping. Simply use your computer, print out the official U.S. postage 24/7, any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. You can even schedule a pickup and have them come right to your door. With Stamps.com, you get discounts of 40% off post office rates and up to 66% off UPS shipping rates. That's a lot. Not to mention Stamps.com is a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder nearly 1 million small businesses already use it.
Yeah.
So go to Stamps.com. Enter promo code HARDFACTOR. You get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Go to Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type HARDFACTOR. Stamps.com. Promo code HARDFACTOR. Never go to the post office again with Stamps.com.
Guys, that's 4 weeks free and a free digital scale. There's really no commitment to that. I would probably get on that. As promised, I have a Florida man story for you, since it is Florida Man Friday, right? Meet 27-year-old Pedro Moss of Broward County. Florida. And let's play a game. He had to appear in court earlier this week to face multiple charges from an incident in January in Davie. What do you think he did? What happened?
Ooh, assault
tough.
maybe. He looks like a guy with a haircut that specific.
Put him
Like
back
he's really keeping that hair in a very precise manner. So he's not gonna like it when somebody steps out of line. So I'm going with assault.
Okay, good guess.
I'm gonna build on Will's, and this guy hit a woman.
Okay.
He looks like he stole a shit ton of cell phones.
Okay. He didn't hit a woman, he hit a man. He got loaded and then got behind the wheel of a car and drove at 110 miles per hour, including swerving across a median where 45-year-old Joseph Nichols, a father of 4, was standing, and he killed him and then drove off in his white 2018 BMW X2, allegedly. Oops.
X2.
Whoa, okay. So he has a nice car to go with that nice haircut, and then he hit and run murdered a guy
At 110 miles an hour, killed him.
Okay.
Damn.
Police said that Hollywood rescue personnel arrived at the scene, and as they were trying to remove Moss from the vehicle, this was after he hit something else. Eventually the car stopped, and they were trying to get him out of the car. And Moss said to the police officers, "Y'all chill. I'm just intoxicated."
Oh.
So it was the hey guys, it's cool. I'm on home base. The floor is lava. I'm not on the floor. Safety excuse didn't work. He's going to jail forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't work.
He didn't realize it doesn't it just being hammered doesn't get you out of a manslaughter.
I don't even know if he knew he hit him. 110 miles an hour drunk. He blew a 2.25. So I don't know if he.
Oh yeah, he
even
didn't
saw-
realize.
I don't think he even saw the guy.
The guy's life is over, and he didn't even know what happened.
Yeah, I think he just was like, "What? I'm just drunk driving, y'all. Why are the guns pointed at me?"
He's not Ravensburg. He's not going to get off.
Right. Yeah, he didn't have enough time to get rid of the evidence.
Yeah.
Or not even get rid of the evidence, just lie and can cohort with the cops in South Dakota. Moss's girlfriend told police officers after they contacted her that she had tracked Moss's cell phone earlier in the evening of the accident to Ghost Bar on South State Road 7. And I guess he wasn't supposed to be at Ghost Bar, or at least he didn't tell her he was going to be at Ghost Bar, and she didn't know about it, because when she showed up to do the crazy girlfriend gotcha moment in public and confront Moss, he sprinted from the bar and got in his car and drove off at a high rate of speed. Got out of town once he saw her come in the bar, and then minutes later, the incident. So obviously,
how did she feel after that?
Probably weird.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
a little
it's
weird.
a mess.
Yeah, obviously a father of 4 is dead by this asshole, so that's not funny at all. But there is a GoFundMe for Joseph Nichols, by the way. If you, it's not quite at its goal. This happened in January. It's needs a little bit more thousands. But had he not killed anyone, it's kind of funny because he ran from his girlfriend at the bar. Probably didn't pay his tab. Probably is funny for the people at the bar that didn't know what happened. Moss's driver's license, by the way, was suspended and even canceled, so he should not have been driving at all.
Yikes. Yeah, well, he's not going to be driving. So
Florida Man Friday. That's a dark one. Here, I got a really quick one. Sorry, I got a really quick one. My wife sent me that's better. Did you guys hear about this guy that dropped off 80,000 pennies for his last child support payment?
Oh,
No. What a G, though. I'm going to do that.
You like that? No, that's fucked up.
It's
that's a
amazing.
fucking move and a half, man.
It's amazing.
You've been paying that the whole time. That's a move.
Buy my child
For his
food
last,
with
for his
this.
last one.
It's
He
just-
dropped off 80,000 pennies at the woman's yard and dumped it in her lawn.
at her yard. Oh shit!
The feel good part is that the community came together and gave her actual money, not that he dumped the pennies. The guy's a piece of shit.
I thought he dropped it
Never
on
mind.
the curb outside of the child
Backfired.
support
No,
office.
he got a dump truck and dumped it in her yard. But the community came together and gave her the real money and
Oh, that's
I guess-
fucking
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Still
guy's a
though.
piece of shit. Yeah.
Good
Got
for
me back,
him.
Wes. Good for him.
What a great move.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, at least he was paying it. I'll say that, right? That's the biggest deal.
Where do you get 80,000 pennies?
I don't know. That's crazy.
He had to bring a few
80,000.
people in on that. There were so many people in on that prank.
Yeah. Banks
Yeah.
don't carry that many pennies on them.
No, you
mean,
gotta
if-
go 50 banks.
If he stayed current the whole time, I mean, it's better than an Avenatti or Hunter Biden situation.
Oh, he hated her, huh?
It's not an on the whim
Mhm.
situation.
No, that was
Th-
planned for a while.
This wasn't. It'd be hilarious. No, he's been thinking about it,
Yeah.
saving up pennies.
Oh, yeah. Well, he finally got his day.
$850.
New lease on life though for him because that child's probably emancipated now because that was his last payment. So he got his jollies off, and now he's like probably just buying himself a nice car. So, all right, is that it? We're moving on.
That's it. That's it.
It is the end of the week, everybody. So you know what time that is. It's time to read 5-star reviews and listen to voicemails submitted from the Hardo Hive. First up is 5-star reviews. Go to Apple Podcasts. You can leave us a 5-star review on there if you have not already. And it will count towards our count. We're still at 3.9 thousand reviews on Apple Podcasts. I know not everybody listens on Apple Podcasts, but just go over there and hit us up with a 5-star. We got to crack that 4K. Okay. We got to get those 4,000 reviews. We're going to get the 4,000 reviews on Apple Podcasts, going to get the 45,000 on Instagram. And then after that, gold-plated diapers. So we can all do it. Hardo Hive as a community, as a team. I'm going to create a couple burners, get them going next week. See if you can guess which ones they are. And that's how
There you go.
do it.
We're sitting at 4 oceans. We need to get to 5.
Exactly. Got to get to that 5th ocean. Okay. First review, first 5-star review is from Geraldo USA. Yes.
Nope.
Gerardo.
There's no L in there.
Oh, Gerardo. Thank you, fellas. Thank you. 5 stars from Gerardo USA. He says, fun shows, not the best to stay informed with world news, though. He says, bring on the tax expert to talk about Biden's tax plan. It's so bad for America. Oh, by the way, Sleepy Joe gets beat up in these comments again. He's taking it hard on these 5-star reviews recently. And then he says, report more on world politics, China, Russia, Europe. I listen to BBC. Oh no, right after you guys every day. I wish you guys could cover some of those stories. Love you guys. So
I feel like we cover a very good amount of international news, like 30 to 40% of our show. Right?
Yeah, Gerardo, and so Tik Tok International Moment definitely has all the wildest stories internationally. And I guess I would say that the buzz is probably more US, like North America trends, but we'll keep that in mind. That we
covered Lukashenko, we covered Hong Kong extensively. Like, I mean, BBC.com is one of the first pages I go to every day.
Okay, but Gerardo, like, there's one story, like we've talked about a little bit, but not much, where China's developing like a massive laser that could potentially just like destroy everything in the world, and we didn't cover that. Like, okay, so I see it's
true.
Maybe
it's a good point. I'm just saying that I'm conscious of the world news. I love doing world news.
We're trying to hit all of it, but Gerardo, point taken. We love you too. Next review, 5 stars from Jets fan 12. He says, review 4 hard factor. Listen up, homies. I trust like that with this show. Big trust.
This one.
Okay. Okay.
We trust
that one. Yeah, big trust. We're still big trusting with Jets fan. Yep. Next one, 5 stars from Globalist Fanatic with a PH. He says invisible sculpture. And this is another one where Joe gets beat up. He says the anonymous buyer of the invisible sculpture that contains quote unquote energy was definitely Sleepy Joe. HAGFD. So
I think we did that one.
We did that one too.
Will, whenever the date is like Tuesday before the Florida Man Friday show, we usually get it. June 1st was Tuesday.
Let's see if the next
one. You didn't get the Wednesday, which was Gerardo.
No, Gerardo.
We didn't get Gerardo.
No, we didn't.
And Gerardo's
okay.
No.
Wow, man, that's crazy how that happened.
It is crazy.
Okay,
what's next?
Man, remember when I texted you like 5 times, like, hey, what did you do last week?
Remember when I said I couldn't get to the app?
Well, Wes, this is a convenient time to be telling me what you did.
I tried to erase it in the notes, but I didn't know you had your own separate notes.
Moving on. Next 5-star review. It's from L37 Murphy, and they say, love the podcast. If you haven't gone back and seen the original Hard Factor TikToks, you are truly missing out. HAGFD. So, I mean, it's true.
It's true. Do you know what he's referring to, or she's referring to? I didn't see the name.
I don't know. They're referring to the
some sketches, I think.
Patton West, right?
A lot of drag.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of drag.
Yeah. Multiple sketches with like drag, I think.
Also,
Yeah.
the auto blow video of you guys in the
Oh, they took
jumpsuits.
that down. That was doing numbers. They took it
Oh
down.
man.
Yeah.
Jumpsuits in the auto
Yeah.
blow. All right, last 5-star review from RG of Dallas. Title is Big D. She says, slapping the news like an unruly hooker. Keep laying it down, boys. And thank you, Ryan, at RG the Realist on Instagram. She is the best.
We love Ryan.
Be like Ryan. She must. That's like the fifth phone she's stolen and leaving a review. So,
That's like the Tracy Morgan, slap the ass and ride the wave in. Let me just get one titty. You know what I'm talking about.
tall glass of pineapple juice. All right. There was let's move on to voicemails. There was one just for Wes telling him how amazing Half a Pack with Wes is, which it is. But he said don't play it, so I'm not going to play it. Is that okay, Wes, or did you want?
Yeah, no, it was there last week. I listened to it. He said not to play it. That's why I didn't. I was gonna, be a dick and play it, but I didn't.
Okay, well he loves Wes and Half Pack with Wes. You should too.
Thank you, sir.
Patreon.com/Hard Factor. Get in,
And
on
that's
Half
in the
Pack.
$5 one. Everyone gets the half a pack
Everybody
with
can
Wes.
listen to that.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful experience. Also, somebody wants to share a story and blow the lid off something related to the California bar exam, some kind of big scoop out there. So we haven't followed up. We have to call them back, see what that's all about. But we got, let's see here, 11 other voicemails that we're going to get to just after a quick word from the official Friday sponsor of Hard Factor during this hashtag Fat Boy Summer. You know I'm talking about Bird Dogs. I fucking love Bird Dogs. If you don't know who they are, they make shorts, they make pants, they make bathing suits, basically anything for your lower body. Most comfortable fabric possible, silky smooth built-in underwear in all of it. So it's like breathable, stylish, fresh, keeps your balls fresh. Perfect bottoms. They stole Lululemon's designer and now they're just doing it better, but bottoms for men. Every dude needs a pair of Bird Dogs. Okay. Did Bird Dogs do it again, or did Bird Dogs do it again? They did. Go to birddogs.com, enter promo code FACTOR, and they'll throw in a free Bird Dogs whistle ball with your order. You remember the Nerf Vortex Howler footballs, the whistle that when you throw them, you could throw them like a billion yards? That's the football. That's the Bird Dogs.
Wes has one. It's awesome. We threw it around. We didn't get it on fucking camera. We're stupid. We threw it around when we were metal detecting. It's awesome.
You can't get it on camera because you can throw it so far.
Yeah, you don't have a camera that can even.
It would have been
capture it.
impossible.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
long
exactly.
of a lens you got? Not long enough. Not long enough to capture how far you can launch that bird.
It's how
dog
far
football.
Bubba stands away when filming us.
Oh,
You should have hit him. You should have hit him with the vortex from the scene.
Yeah, I don't know if we could hit Bubba with that vortex where he stands.
The vortex is genius. Get it. Get the Bird Dogs vortex. It's free with your order. That's birddogs.com. Promo code FACTOR, and boom, a free Bird Dogs whistle ball with your pair of Bird Dogs. They're so comfortable. You're not going to take these things off. I promise you that. Seriously, I own the Stars and Stripes Seersucker. Probably the most comfortable shorts I've ever had. Plus, like the bathing suit, perfect.
I think you're gonna be looking pretty good on 4th of July. Will.
Yeah. I've never been more excited, honestly, about a 4th of July outfit than the Stars and Stripes Bird Dogs. So pretty excited about that. All right, voicemails. Let's get it going. We got 11 of them. First up, Paul Flart.
Hey, fellas, it's your guy, Paul Fart here, calling from Wisconsin again, just kind of checking in and letting you know, hey, with all of this going on, with all of the crazy Biden stuff, not working out gas prices, the whole gambit, what I wanted to say to you was, if you got anything, just support these dairy farmers out here if you got anything left in you. If not, that's okay. But with that, it brings me to my question. With it being summer, we're all out here grilling birds and enjoying a few burnies out front. What I wanted to ask was, what's your favorite cheese when you're eating a good cheeseburger there right off the grill? You got your pepper jack, you got your cheddar, you got your Swiss, you got your Havarti, things like that. So, what's your favorite during the summer? So, have a great fucking day, fellas.
All right, Paul Flart.
Is that
Paul,
Reagan?
Paul Fart. I can't tell. It's
Reagan from Utah.
Yeah, it sounds like
Maybe.
Reagan from Utah.
Maybe it's somebody who's doing. But I mean, they love hashtag Fatboy Summer.
Yeah,
They
I
love
love it.
burgers on the grill. It could be Reagan from Utah. I don't know. I think it says it's Paul Fart.
Okay,
It might be Paul.
I like it.
Not Paul.
It's not Paul.
Not Paul. I got a lot of beef with this caller.
Okay, what's up,
Oh.
Pat? What's
Here's
the
the situation. Paul Flart's a real guy. He's a security guard in Florida. He farts. That's what
true.
he does. I don't know if whoever this is invented a character and thought they were coming up with a unique name. Paul Flart from Wisconsin. It just doesn't make any sense. Also, we need some editorial control because that was rambling. It wasn't even good. Like Paul Flart, this invented Paul Flart has done good stuff before, but that wasn't his strongest stuff.
We all laughed. Well, so Paul. But
I'll tell you right now, it's not
Reagan's
Paul
been a
Flart
listener for so long. He probably listened to the Paul Flart episode, liked Paul Flart, and now is calling in pretending to be the one.
Why would he be from
interviewer.
Wisconsin?
I don't know. Because
talk
do you
about
remember where?
cows.
Do you remember where Paul Flart was from? I don't.
They love
Florida.
They love cheese.
Oh,
yeah, he's a
Florida?
Florida man. They love cheese in Wisconsin. That's the question. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Any cheese.
Pat, you got your credit. Did anybody else want to criticize?
No, I like.
No,
it.
I was looking at Pat the whole time because I know how much he hates like unedited.
Oh, it was too
voicemails.
long for Pat.
Yeah.
The voicemails
Well,
would be 23 seconds.
was it exhilarating?
I laughed.
I liked it.
I liked it
I've
when
had
he went on for so long naming the cheeses. That was
Yeah, I
most
like
funny
it.
part.
I like it. I like voicemails
Havarti.
absolutely unedited. The more
Yeah.
silence, the better. Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Swiss
mine
or
is
cheddar.
No, fuck.
For me, it's Swiss or cheddar.
Pepper jack for me.
I'm with Will. Pepper jack, probably. Yeah.
Gonna abstain here.
No
he's
cheese
so
choice?
Mad, no cheese choice.
Oh,
He's not giving him the. He doesn't want to encourage it. He doesn't want to encourage it.
Pat was going to say Havarti. Tell me the truth. You're going to say Havarti, weren't you? All right, fine.
What am I, a monster? No, pepper jack, bro. Come
Monster.
on.
Oh,
Two slices.
3 pepper jack.
Two slices for me. I like to do two different styles of cheese. I'll do a cheddar and the Swiss.
Well, if we
Okay.
can do that, all the rules are off the table. Then yeah,
Right,
let's
Paul
go for
Flart.
it.
Okay, fine. So we'll do combination too. What's your combo? Mine,
Cheddar
I guess-
and Swiss.
Oh, you're just gonna. Okay. I'm gonna do probably cheddar and pepper jack.
It's like double cheddar.
Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, I think
No,
pepper jack's a cheddar.
Pepper jack is
No.
mostly cheddar. Yeah,
no, but it's also got the spiciness.
Monterey
yeah, but
Jack.
it's just
Monterey
two cheddar.
Jack. It's Monterey Jack with peppers in it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fuck you guys up here. Throw some goat cheese on that burger, then put a meltable slice on top, maybe of a jack
Swiss.
cheese.
Swiss, probably.
Never
Well,
Swiss.
Swiss melts so good. on a
Never
burger.
Swiss.
Swiss was the cheese of the Nazis.
Okay.
What?
So wait, what are you pairing with goat cheese there?
Anything but Swiss, really.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Swiss is delicious.
I would go gorgonzola and blue.
Whoa! Wes is
Yeah.
a blue burger guy.
I like
know
blue
that
burgers.
about Wes.
That is so not surprising. Here comes the weird blue burger comments. I love blue burger too, Wes. The 5 weirdos.
I
Try
like
it.
blue cheese, but
Yeah.
I like blue cheese,
Ugh.
but I've never been a big blue burger.
With some bacon. Oh, to cut
It's
it.
such a waste. My wife does blue cheeseburgers, and I'm like, she's like, "You want to split it?" I'm like, "No."
Now the best blue cheese is
Are we
on
still
the,
doing cheese? We got 10 more voicemails. Are you serious?
dude. Wedge salad
all right.
with some blue cheese though, and some crispy bacon.
100%.
Blue cheese is trash.
Now
Oh,
imagine if that's between a bun.
blue cheese is such trash.
Yeah, you like ranch with your fucking wings
Murder.
too.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah.
ranch with my fucking wings.
Blue
You're right.
cheese with buffalo wings is definitely better than ranch.
Oh yeah, for serial killers.
With buffalo sauce wings,
kidding
you
me?
gotta have blue cheese.
Blue cheese is disgusting.
But it's such a good combo: the buffalo sauce and the blue cheese. All right,
Yes. Okay. Well,
like with okay, fine. We'll get off it. Second voicemail.
Hey guys, I have been listening since episode 4, I believe. And there's some guys that have been on here since 1 and 2, and I can't compete with them. But episode 4, I started listening, and I have not missed a single one. But of all of you guys, I just wanted to say that it's awesome. Love y'all to death. Will, Pat, everybody. Pat kind of commandeers my opinion sometimes, but I love the contradiction between the group. And if this gets played on the pod, that'd be awesome. I couldn't absolutely believe it. But just wrapping up Memorial Day weekend, and I've been a Marine for 8 years, and lost a lot of brothers along the way, and it'd be good to shout them out. So, y'all doing the best, and I love that. My name is Connor Grant. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, Connor.
Hell yeah, Connor. Thank
Hell
you
yeah,
for
Connor
your
Grant.
service.
Yeah, thank you for your service and your buddies as well. Jeez. Ooh.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to the Marines. Shout out to everybody who's made the ultimate sacrifice coming off of Memorial Day for sure.
So between Blue and Havarti,
Well, Blue's the worst.
I'm kidding. Come
Blue's
on.
the worst. Yeah.
That's pretty
Havarti's
well timed. I
delicious.
thought.
Yeah.
What about
Thank
Brie? You a Brie guy on
Shout
there?
out Connor. What's the next voicemail?
Brie on bread. Heck yeah. Crackers, Brie and crackers. You better believe it.
Yeah.
I
Thank
am
you.
Brie.
Yeah.
Connor's the man. Connor.
Connor, thank you, Connor.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Connor. I mean, don't worry about those people who listen to the first 3 episodes. You're still there. You're still day one.
Will wasn't screaming yet in the first.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
He was like, "Good morning."
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one, isn't it just like good morning?
Yeah, it's literally the good morning. The first couple
morning.
ones.
Good morning.
Yeah,
This is
low
the
energy.
factor. So,
It's
okay.
like Pat listening to voicemails.
Oh, I love a voicemail. I just, I don't know. Try to put a show on sometimes. Try to prep the stuff.
Here we go. Third one.
Hey, fellas. This is Peter from Madison, Wisconsin. Currently on a road trip right now for work to going to South Dakota to time a triathlon. Anyways, got an 8-hour trip ahead of me. I just passed through Austin, Minnesota. Apparently, that's where the Spam Museum is. So I thought of Fat Boy Summer. Just Spam screams Fat Boy Summer to me. I have to know where does this play into Fat Boy Summer? In, out, what's everyone's take on Spam? Second question, again, on a road trip, I got to know everyone's go-to road trip snack. For me, it's a little weird. I'm a big corn nut guy. Corn nuts, they're crunchy as hell. Personally, they make me slow down and eat a little bit.
All right. I'm sorry. I had to cut off Peter on the corn nuts.
Now we're
Corn nuts is
talking,
great.
Will.
Corn nuts is delicious. Yeah, barbecue corn nuts are fantastic.
Corn nuts, no chance. That's not even cracking the top 5.
Excellent editorial work there, Will.
I'm also gonna
No
say
problem.
no fucking chance on corn nuts.
Yeah, no
What
way.
about-
So
Spam's
it's-
in.
It's
Spam's
a real Mormon
real
snack. Corn nuts is.
it is like a caffeine-free
Yeah.
bread or something.
It's a real, hey, it's brand name, but it's corn nuts kind of
corn-
snack, in that weird sleepover that you're never going to have again.
I like
Try
to
some barbecue corn
One of the
nuts.
things you guys missed, I think, on the draft was I didn't see any pretzels, like pretzel rods, pretzel sticks, pretzel nuggets. I didn't see any pretzels at all.
No, it's a good point. Well, we only had 4 items,
Big
and then
pretzel
people,
guy.
and then people stopped doing snacks altogether. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
we started doing like cigs and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Bubba
But
got
yeah-
real defensive of the
Boiled peanuts.
boiled peanuts again last weekend when he was in town.
Oh,
Yeah.
boiled peanuts was a horrible first draft. I mean, it's first overall. No chance. That'd be like picking corn nuts first overall. Spam, yes. Spam is in for Fat Boy
Spam's
Summer.
in.
Put spam on anything. They eat it all the time in Hawaii. Spam. Big
Hope you're-
time
Give it
Fat Boy Summer.
spam
Hope you're making
spaghetti.
lots of money in Vegas, Bubba. We're giving you shit, but hope you're hitting it big.
Spam is also great. Sometimes like, how like rich people will always tell you, they're always like trying to pretend they're not rich or they didn't
Right.
inherit money. You'll meet someone and be like, oh man, that's an awesome house. Like, yeah, I worked hard for it, but really they didn't. Even if they, spam is a great way to earn some capital with the people. If you're like
Poor
if you
points.
Like,
Just come on, poor points.
yeah, hey, I eat spam. People are like, whoa, he's down to earth. You know?
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah.
It's delicious.
Wow.
It's not true.
Now
Just
it
ham in a
feels
can.
Are you kidding me?
It's ham in a
Spam
can.
is so good.
Just salty
Salty
ham
as
in a
fuck.
can.
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
You don't like it, Pat?
You could take it or leave it.
It's more of
beneath
a
that.
more of a flavoring thing.
Nothing's pleasing Pat.
I'll eat it
voicemail.
politically.
But
So-
okay, let's each do one. I know for a fact after eating them this week, it's gonna be hot and spicy Cheez-Its because that's just my number
For
one
what
snack.
snacks? Like
Snack.
road snack?
He
I'm
said
doing
road on
I'm
the
doing
road.
pretzels because you guys missed it. Pretzels like
Okay.
pretzel nuggets or pretzels rods.
All right, Wes, Pat.
You want to go, Pat?
You go, Wes.
I'm gonna go Sour Skittles.
Yep, and I'm going spam. What's next voicemail?
Hey guys, it's Alan from West Virginia. I'm just outside cutting the grass right now, and I'm listening to Friday, June 4th's episode, and I had to pause I wanted to ask you guys a question, and hopefully you could look into this for me. So the Medina Spirit, it got disqualified, and I think they're taking away its first place title at the Kentucky Derby. What I want to know is what happens to the people that bet on the Medina Spirit and then also the second place horse? Like, can the people who can't bet on the second place horse, can they sue the owner for their winnings? I don't know. Just some interesting gambling questions surrounding this drugged up horse. But hey, have a great fucking day. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Wonder who that guy bet on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, guys.
Can I sue him?
Can you sue your bookmaker? No. I mean the
Bob
race.
Baffert. No,
race
it's over.
settled that day. I mean, maybe there'll be like a class action against Bob Baffert for all the people that bet on what's his face.
Maybe.
No, it's
No.
They get you in the fine print. I mean, technically, Bob Baffert owes me $3,000, but
Right.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
get
I
it.
got screwed out of a bunch of stuff too.
Sounds like Alan in West Virginia did too. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
sorry, Alan.
Usually, what happens in those type of things is if it's discovered the day of, most legitimate books will give you at least your money back. If you bet on the winner, or they probably
this was like a couple weeks.
This was
later.
like multiple days later. Everything was cleared. The checks were cleared. They had been moving on. There's no fucking chance anything gets resolved from it. You won if you bet on Medina Spirit. You lost if you didn't. Period.
Yep.
Yeah. If it happens that day, something can happen, but
Yes.
not later.
I believe it's called a no action.
Yeah, but there's different no actions. Like there was the one year, like on the prop bet, like we had inside information that Coldplay was going to come out and play a song. Our buddy had the set list, and we're like, why didn't you tell us before the fucking bets could go in? And they didn't. They played 2 notes of a song, and then they played the other song, and the song they played first paid out, but because they played 2 notes of like Yellow or whatever, so a lot of books paid both or like gave you your money back. Like, so there's different different things happen in different events, but it has to be day of.
Forgot about that Yellow thing. All right, next one.
Hey, Hard Factor, what's up? This is Adam, new listener. Been listening to new shows every morning. Already out of them, so I keep going back in time. I'm calling specifically to make a comment on this magic gun shit from the episode regarding cops shooting that girl with a gun. Like, what the fuck? Fuck,
Okay. I think he's mad that we proposed that they should create a magic gun that doesn't kill people.
Oh, right. Yeah. When the girl was attacking the other girl and the cop
knife.
shot her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Well, sorry, Adam. I mean,
sometimes we joke.
I think no, I was dead serious.
Yeah, I'm in
awesome.
on that too. I mean, it's
It
called
would be
gun.
awesome. It would be
Why
awesome
wouldn't
if there was
Why
a gun
wouldn't you
that
be
could-
in on a magic gun that could like subdue people?
What? Okay, hear me out. Okay, I'm not. It's not. What I'm saying is that you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that they
yeah.
shoot them with at the beginning when they're chasing them around, and it just zaps them to the floor.
Exactly.
But it's like a taser, except it actually works really good.
Yeah, it's gonna fall into the wrong hands, but it would be a lot better than.
I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry that the love of sci-fi has you upset.
No, but us creating a magic gun doesn't necessarily impede on Adam's right to own a firearm.
I also love
yeah.
shooting guns, and I think the cop, he did his job in that situation. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not too angry.
Your beef is not with our imaginary gun, Adam.
right.
Adam likes every bullet fired from a gun to end in a
Real.
fatality. That's how he likes his gun.
I shoot for the heart and the head.
That thing better hit hard. Hey, I hear you, Adam. But magic gun though, it's sci-fi. It's kind of sci-fi. But what if they could make it? Think about
What
it.
is
It'd
that
be good.
pussy caliber there? Get that shit out of here.
That
What's
gun
the point
can't
of
kill anybody.
It doesn't kill anyone. What's the point of it?
That's a lady gun.
Thanks for calling in, Adam. Thank you for listening, new listener. Hopefully, the magic gun didn't just like kick you off.
Get that pea shooter out of here.
All right, next one.
What's up, boys? Joe from Mass. Just here after a hard day's work, around 7 o'clock. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Pat, thank God you have finally came around on Hunter Biden. He's a piece of shit. Fucking piece of crap. I hate that guy so fucking much. Wes, I want to apologize. I know your organs are crap. That's okay. Mine aren't. All right, boys. Have a great fucking day.
Mine aren't.
That guy's awesome.
What kind of cheese you think he had on that burger he was eating?
I don't know. Probably that was a blue guy.
He had a mushroom burger. So Swiss.
Yeah, so Swiss mushroom is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, guns kill.
Did you guys see someone sent Wes something in the main Instagram account about organ transfer? And he was I think was it Greg Olson, the probably Hall of Fame tight end, or what is he?
His son, right?
His son got a heart transplant, and he did a video talking about his heart transplant. And they're like, "Can West talk about this?"
It was a huge story.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that video on Twitter.
Okay.
Hey, great. Glad he got a heart. Glad he didn't get mine.
There you go. There you go. If Joe from Mass gets in a car accident, he's going to be giving out his heart.
He's glad he didn't get mine too.
I don't know. He was dying at 7, so I don't know. I think he would have taken anything. Yeah.
Nah, he didn't want mine.
Okay.
All right. Well, he might
big.
want Joe's. Thanks, Joe. Next one.
Hey boys, RG from Dallas. I just got finished listening to the voicemails yesterday and figured I would give y'all another call. I have a request. You were talking about the live show you did in Austin, and I would love at some point, maybe later this summer, that you guys could do another live show in Austin. But I would love for all 4 of you to be there, mostly because I really just want to give Will a hug. And I also have to say, you guys are awesome at your engagement with listeners. Anytime I've messaged one of you guys message me back. So I really appreciate that. And I would like to make one more request. Could we sit in the car and have a great fucking day?
All right. Yes, we can. Wait. Yeah.
Send in the car. Send in the car.
There we go.
There you go. Well, make the trip, you get a hug.
Yeah. I know. I got to make the trip now. Ryan, yeah, no, we do need to do. I mean, like now that lockdown's over, we definitely have to get like a live events schedule going. Obviously, with Pat and I, looking after the babies, it's kind of put a little bit of a kink in our travel plans.
Those kids can look after themselves. They grow up so fast.
Yeah, but once we get a handle on that shit, yes, I'd say Texas absolutely gets a live show. I mean,
Texas, Florida, we can go to New York, or Jersey.
Yeah, we got to still do something out here in Tahoe. I mean,
go to Tahoe, yeah.
We got it, and we're obviously going to Florida in spring 2022. But yes, I mean, we'll get the travel going again, and definitely Ryan, a live show in Texas is near the top of the list. So
I don't want to sway the vote or anything, but there are three of the area's premier event hall spaces here in Rutherford, New Jersey. It says so right on each of their signs.
You convinced me. Rutherford it is, number 1 choice.
And I'm not being facetious when I say that. I'm also not being facetious when I say there's no less than 14 barbershops within a half a mile radius. So we're
That's
looking
impressive.
fresh.
You could stock the pond by just getting your hair cut at all 14 of those places and spreading the word at those 14 barbershops.
There's got to be
we got a show coming up. Yeah,
going on here. I don't know what's It's something's really strange.
what's the like the prime cuisine of Rutherford, New Jersey?
It's Vietnamese food. Will.
Now, is it possible, Pat, and hear me out? Is it possible that when you're in a town like Rutherford, it's like one of those things like best such and such in the state, and it's obviously not, because it's like Rutherford, New Jersey, and it's like, so they try to like, it's like they try to feel good about themselves because they're so shitty. So they're like, this is the best event center in New Jersey, and it's like more like the 700th.
What they say is premier, Mark, and I won't
Okay.
have you bad mouthing Rutherford.
Okay.
I'll put it this way: when it comes to the barbershops, if I had $1 billion or even multiple millions and I was bored, which I probably would be, as a gag, I would rent the 3 or 4 open storefronts on the main street, and I would say barbershop coming. That's what I would do.
There's that many barbershops.
There's that many fucking barbershops. It would send a couple people to the mental hospital.
All right. Well, Ryan, sounds like Texas has Rutherford to compete with, but
yeah, it's gonna be close.
We'll see who gets the first live show. But yeah, absolutely. You get your hug whenever we get the live show in Texas. All right, next
easy,
one.
Will.
Watch out.
Hey guys, it's Adam from Minnesota. I've called in from various names in various states because I've lived in various states under various names. Anyway, I just subscribed for your Patreon, and I honestly only did it because I'm going on a road trip. I love you guys, but I needed the extra content for the long car ride. But I pre-gamed and listened to your Grady Judd interview. And oh my God, that interview alone is worth it. I'll pay any amount you guys ask for in the next 10 years. Grady Judd is the exact person I imagined in my mind when I read his interviews, heard you guys talk about him, and to hear him talk for almost 45 minutes. Oh my God, it's legit. I called just to tell you that. Love the interview. Love you guys. Keep rocking on. Adam from Minnesota. See you.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks,
Adam brings up a good point. If you sign up for $5, you get the Florida Man Fridays plus Wes's half pack with Wes plus a bunch of other shit that we throw out there. If you do $10 a month, you get all of our shows. You get the Hive Hour, which is once a week, the Florida Man Friday, which is once a week, Wes's show, the metal detecting, all this other stuff. $20 gets you happy hour stuff. But if you do that $10, you have content and it backdates. So once you sign up, you can get all the stuff from January, February, March, April, May, June. So like if you're going on a road trip and you want to hear, you know, a bunch of Florida Man Friday stories, you get all of those.
A lot of content.
And we're going to be pumping out more content.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah. And more. I mean, it's just, look,
It's half a year's worth of 2 weeks shows a week. There's like 100 shows you can get for $5-10 a month. It's just
Is anyone else going to talk about how Adam might be a serial killer
with
his
different aliases?
He's driving long distances. He's got different names. Look,
that's a good point.
And it's okay if he is, as long as he
just
doesn't
don't kill
anyone
us.
in the hive. But Adam did say, I've lived in various states under various names, and
Yes.
pretty much the only thing I consume other than Hard Factor is murder podcasts, and that is a red flag.
It is a red flag for that. Yeah,
It is. That's a fucking red flag.
Yeah, but I mean, he loves
he's
the
a
Grady
spy.
Judd interview. So,
But I want to let you know, Adam, that we run a real tight ship. We do HIPAA regulation level security with your information that we gather from Patreon, so you don't need to worry about us turning you in. You're safe there. You can continue your subscription.
you could even sign up with a burner.
Even though you totally outed yourself, and again, it's fine.
Yeah,
just
frankly, we don't care.
You can sign up with a burner, so Dingus 33 is not named Dingus 33.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't think
I
so.
thought it was
Shocking. Yeah. Humongous isn't real.
Mike Cock.
Yeah.
Mike Cock.
I can't believe that was a real name. The guy.
Sharon Cox.
Sharon Cox.
Oh, Gordon Cox.
Oh, speaking of Sharon Cox,
Sit on my face.
we got Luis coming up here. He's the next one, but we got one before Luis.
Hey, bonjour to the Art Factor boys today. You are talking to Marc de Charville, Quebec, ici. I just calling because the other day I listened to the podcast and I hear this cocksucker Marc avec le K là. He say to me, oh Marc, oh, so your name là, oh avec le C, Colin, what are you doing with it? I tell him, hey, you come here, I give you le un. That's right, the 1-2, I tell him I throw him across the river back to Ontario, go back south, call it, fuck you. No, marque avec le quai. Bonne journée, the rest of the Art Factor boys, West, you cool, Patrick, me, I do a bump with you sometime, come here, but fucking Mark, okay. You boys have a good fucking day,
Understand a word he said.
You got that?
No.
He's a French listener, French Canada. So I think he's in Montreal or something. So the Canadians, he's probably excited. He says he's going to fight you because if you go to Montreal, and he'll throw you back into Ontario because you came at all marks with a C. He's a mark with a C.
No.
Yeah. So he said you better not come to Montreal, or he's going to hit you with the 1-2, and then he's going to toss you back into Toronto.
Well, here's the thing: marks with the C aren't really marks, so he can do whatever he wants, but he can stop calling himself Mark.
Yeah, he feels the same about marks with a K. So it's just you've got a natural born enemy there for life. Over there.
No, another Mark with a C. Oh no,
French Canadian Mark.
Yeah,
not having it. Yeah, I also noticed he omitted me. He's cool with Wes and Pat, but I also was going in on marks with a C on that episode.
Well, it's because marks with the C are lesser.
Well, it was Mark Dirty White. Remember that guy, Mark Dirty White?
But Mark Dirty was a mark with a C, which led us to thinking about marks with a C in general.
Right, and then Mark from Ontario or from Quebec or Montreal.
They're an unfinished Mark.
Yeah, they're Marcus. They're not Mark. They're Marcus. See, that's the thing. It's like, so they're not Marks at all.
That is true.
They're Marcus, or they're spelled incorrectly by a drunk parent,
or they're French.
Yeah,
because that's this guy. Well, that's this guy's case.
I think he's Marcus.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I don't know how many French Marcuses. Mark. Okay. Well, it may be so. All right. I promised it. Here it is, Luis.
What's up, guys? This is Lowlife Louie, aka Luis from Seattle. Wesley, it's Luis, not Lewis. Fuck off. Just wanted to let you know I've been a Send in the Cards here member for about a week, and oh my gosh, it's fucking awesome. The content you guys have is amazing. Huge advocate for signing up to the Send in the Cards here, and as somebody that's moved quite a few times in my adult life, it's kind of hard meeting people and making friends, and all the new cities that I'm in. And although you guys don't know me, I consider you guys my friends. So, thank you for that. Fuck US. I'm willing to, just to kind of those listeners that might not be fully set on signing up for Sending the Cards here. I'm willing to pay for, the first month for, 2 people that are maybe thinking to sign up and are not wanting to. They won't regret it. So, yeah, let me know. I'm happy to do so. And I also had a question. As I was watching porn last night, I was wondering what kind of porn you guys would be into. I feel like Mark would be into some sort of like cosplay or like kiddie porn. Mark, Will, you'll probably be into like 4th of July or Memorial Day, some patriotic porn where like the girls or the guys are wearing like a American flag somewhere. Pat, interracial porn, of course. And the most obvious one was Wesley, gay porn. So yeah, just kind of curious if you guys wouldn't mind sharing what kind of porn you're into. Anyway, I'm loving being a Patreon member. You guys are awesome, and have a great fucking day.
Dude, Luis is the best.
In the car, Louis. He said, right?
Luis, yeah, he's got two names, Louis or Luis.
Yeah,
can't decide.
Luis. Yeah,
Lewis. Can't decide what he wants to be called. Wow.
He's very similar to Adam. Number of states, number of names. Really,
Mark with the C style.
I like Luis's call. And look, listen to that. Hit Luis up if you want him to pay for your Patreon. But he's right. Sending the cards here. That's access to everything. So worth it. Especially wait till you get to that trivia and the pizza party. We owe the pizza party. Porn, though, that's the topic. What kind of porn we watch?
I think we've said it on the show many times. Maybe he tuned in later. I mean, MILF porn is like one of my go-to, or like big butts type thing, and like round asses, MILF porn type stuff.
I've been recently doing a little bit of tattoo.
Okay.
Stuff. Just because I'm thinking about it. Just because
that
I'm
is
thinking
niche.
I'm thinking about getting a new tattoo, and I think that's
Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna watch for good tattoos while it's double killing two birds. You're ranking it while looking for good tattoos.
Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pat and Wes, Pat, are you gonna do a fake one again? Are you gonna actually?
No, I'm not. That's very personal, Luis, and I will never share that with you. But what I will tell you is you're way wrong on the interracial, and it's not because I'm racist. What I will tell you is I cannot consume porn dealing with anyone who's not American. First of all, and
yeah, we know that you've talked about that. You can spot it. You can spot it from the thumbnail almost.
Oh, within a
European.
second,
Yeah,
I can tell if it's German.
Yeah,
or French.
absolutely.
But the interracial stuff, it's great. I'm pro interracial relationship. I think it's great. For me, I like the dong to be similar to my dong. That's a big thing for me. I try to find the most similar looking dong.
So you're like a POV. You're like a POV guy.
Do you just Google curved, or how does that work?
To the left.
So you just search. You just go search for dicks.
You're just looking at dicks the first half of the session.
Yeah. Setup. It's a big setup. But the
so you probably know a few male porn stars names, and you're like, I just search for Joey Dong.
I wouldn't know their names.
Yeah, you do.
Well, you have to know their names if you do this trick. It's you absolutely
Well, once you find a favorite,
I'm a visual.
Once you find a favorite dick, then you go back to that dick.
Yeah. What's the name of your favorite male porn star?
I don't know.
What's the name of your favorite dick, Pat?
Yeah, what's your favorite dick?
I mean, I could describe it to you. I couldn't tell you the name.
All right, Wes, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know I like the taboo scenarios, you know, desks and secretaries and nurses and all that shit.
You stepmom guy?
Yeah, I'm a stepmom guy. Who isn't?
Someone's in detention.
Seems like every fucking porn these days is stepmom porn anyway.
Yeah, I'm a stepmom guy. What a treat.
Oh, what a treat.
Oh, another stepmom. What a treat. Uh-oh. Dad's away on business.
2021 is definitely the year where nobody isn't, because as Pat said, every single video is a stepmom video. Right?
Yeah.
They just rename. We talked about that too. They just rename everyone's favorite porn scenes, and then they say stepmom.
It's just everything is a stepmom. The girl's younger than
because
the
they're
guy.
trying to get.
It's
They're
like
trying to catch. They're trying to catch the algorithm, so they just put stepmom in every single title.
Stepsister, stepbrother.
Stepdaughter's hot. Stepdaughter's hot.
Stepdaughter. Oh,
Stepdaughter.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, me. It's everywhere.
Oh, Jesus, me. Leave me alone. What a treat.
Woo! All right. Last voicemail of the week, fellas. Luis, thank you. That one got the fucking juices flowing. That's for sure.
What's up, boys? This is Daddy from Bellevue. Will's story about him dressed as a lion on Halloween at a strip club at a bachelor party had me absolutely crying laughing. Good stuff, boys. Got me thinking about one of the wildest bachelor parties I'd ever been a part of. It was a cruise, 3-day cruise to Mexico and back, and it just happened to be during college spring break. It was wild. I don't know if you guys know this, but there are some things in Mexico that are readily available that aren't as much up here. I just don't like the way the stuff smells. Anyways, a lot of college kids did. A lot of kids had a lot of fun, and yeah, wild time by everybody. Got me wondering, what was the rest of the team's favorite bachelor party stories? I love it. Try to get all my friends to watch this show. You guys have a great fucking day.
Nice. So that was my bachelor party, and all four of us were there. That was Mark's bachelor party.
Yes.
All four hosts of the show and several other gentlemen were in New Orleans for three nights. That was a good one.
Wow, that was a solid one.
Yeah. Yours was good as well, Will.
Yeah, my bachelor party was in Key West. Also, lots of stuff that smells funny down there.
Got a whiff of it.
Yeah, got a few whiffs. At that bachelor party, we built a ring of beer cans completely around a pool.
I remember I was in shape still. This was years ago, and I was coming off of an indoor soccer game, and I had a rug burn on my knee, so I had like a scab on my knee, and we peed in that pool so many times that my leg got severely infected at your bachelor party. Do you remember that? My leg was like
that pool was so
That
gross.
pool by the end was probably like
It was a
green.
cesspool. It was.
I had
disgusting.
to go get a bunch of like materials at CVS the 4th day, which by the way, we were there for 5 days. That was a long.
That was a
5
long
days
bachelor
was a
party.
long-
yeah.
Also, at PFT's bachelor party, we put
That was a good one.
a keg in the tub.
Mm.
And that
Of
was,
the
like,
Vegas hotel room. One of
yeah, like Planet Hollywood or something, like way high up in the hotel. So that was pretty fun.
That was cool. Keg in the tub was good. Vegas, of course. And then Pat and Wes are not engaged yet, married, so we haven't done theirs. Any day now, gentlemen.
We're waiting on. I'm personally waiting on riverboat prices to go down.
Okay.
Because right now they're high.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's another good one.
I went to Montreal for one. I missed Mark with the C. I was at Montreal for a bachelor party.
Yeah, those strip clubs are good.
Yeah.
So are Key West strip clubs, really good. But here's a good one. We were in Breckenridge, Colorado, and that was shortly after Harambe, R.I.P. Sweet Prince, had been taken out unfairly. So we were just really hammered. Breckenridge. It was in the spring. Breckenridge is a small town, so we were just like running through it and just wrecking shop on the small town of Breckenridge and getting hammered at all the bars in the spring.
That was great.
And we were singing the Cranberries, Zombie, except we were saying Harambe, and it was slang with the locals in Breckenridge. One guy even got a blowjob like in an alleyway behind the bar.
We had a good energy. We had a good energy on that.
It was
trip.
solid. It was so solid.
We
Like
came
that-
up. We came up with the character of the guy that they have to fly in on a helicopter to extract Harambe's semen because he only has 2 hours.
Yeah, the load guy.
Getting shot in the head, so they have to fly in the best load extractor. He's like on a beach, and he gets a call on his like satellite phone, and he's like, "I gotta go get some semen out of this gorilla cock."
He's sipping a Mai
Before it
Tai.
goes cold, yeah.
Satellite phone just goes off.
He's got a suitcase that like it's like metal and it like smoke comes out of it when he undoes it.
Yeah, so that was a good one.
That
Any
was
other
good.
ones?
We always have a good time on a bachelor trip, and the four of us have been on a bunch together.
Yes. We were talking, Mark, at patreon.com/Hard Factory. If you hadn't got that point, definitely sign up if you're still listening right now. We were talking on the Florida Man Friday. We need to do a boat tour where we are the crew, because we would be a very fun boat. Like
That
if
would
we
be
were
fun.
the crew of the boat, and that would be good.
That was one of my favorite bachelor party experiences. Was yours in Key West, the booze cruise, the snorkeling cruise that we went on. A bunch of people got sick, and then other people were just drinking like 190 proof rum punch the whole
That
time.
was so
That
fun.
was amazing.
Yes.
That was fun.
Rum punch.
Yeah.
And then
We kept swallowing salt water and then drinking rum punch.
you remember to say you're okay, you knock yourself on the head. And so
One
the whole
fist.
weekend we're just knocking ourselves on the head like
This is no good.
Yeah, a lot of people were doing that.
Yeah.
Some people got seasick. I've never laughed so hard in my life at PFT's brother being seasick
Oh,
because
they
he was so miserable.
the salt water does not treat them well. Their family is not seafaring folk.
Oh my god.
Which is funny. I think they're like Nordic. I thought they were
Yeah.
supposed to be like,
That was
at
awesome.
home in ships. But no, the rest of us were just slamming that rum punch.
All right,
and
Pat, let's get on it. Get married then. Get engaged.
Working on it, man. I told you these damn riverboat
Okay, all right.
prices. I got a ticker.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's make some memories, boys. But we'll do it later because that's the end of the week for Hard Factor. Thank you so much for listening. You're the reason we do this show. Every day we try to put this show out there, just knowing that the audience is going to be listening. And that's
Well said, Will.
it's a big time thing. Big time thing in our lives. I don't know about for you, but for us,
It
it's
is.
huge.
It is.
Yes, yes. If they weren't listening, we wouldn't be doing this.
Yep. Pretty straightforward. Seriously, love you all.
It's just us leaving fake voicemails. Call it in.
Love you all. Have a great fucking day and weekend.